What's up, everybody? It is Her to You, and welcome to Wednesday's Random. So, today's Wednesday's Random topic is what now? so, the what now is this would be my last time actually recording Wednesday's Random. If you've been following me on social media and stuff, you know I've been saying I've been kind of tagging it now, like on the Her to You podcast. The segment is Wednesday's Random. Because this part I knew was eventually going to have to come to an end. So, like I've stated on several of the Wednesday's Randoms, Wednesday's Random was the journey to the book. And so, if you don't know, I came out with a book. Let me grab it. Memoir. A memoir. Memoir of a Secret Kept. So this is the proof copy, but this is what it is. And so I knew that I was coming out with a book, but in order for me to really find the nerve to really process the book and do what I need to do for the book, then I came up with Wednesday's Random. And Wednesday's Random followed my journey of just really, what you guys don't know is that Wednesday's Random was kind of part of all the journey, was part of the journey of me doing the book. So when I started Wednesday's Random, the book was in a manuscript form. So I had wrote it, but I had not formatted it. I had not edited. I had not created the book cover, created the trailer, and everything else that I visioned for the book. I had not done any of that work. And so for me not to give up on publishing the book, which I self-published, then it was a way for me to kind of just vent out all the things that were coming against me during that time. So that's what I spoke on. And I knew that in the beginning of me saying it, I said that Wednesday's Random was going to be for that purpose. For once I produced the book, then I was going to go ahead and retire Wednesday's Random. Well, I really enjoy doing Wednesday's Random just because it allowed me to kind of vent out my frustrations and the things that I was going through along the journey. But I really came to realize that I have to really learn how to balance my life. I really do. I have to learn how to balance my life. And even though I enjoy doing Wednesday's Random, the last couple weeks of really finishing the book and getting the book published and getting it out and having it out there for the world to see, including my family, has been one of the most draining processes that I've ever went through. So I need to take a step back. I will be doing some podcasting in some type of form, but it won't be so personal. It won't be so personal. And I need to take a little step back. I need to take a step back. I need to get back to me. I need to start working on really focusing and working on the next plans and the next things that I have. And I can't really give a lot to my other projects. There's other things that I want to do with continuing with Wednesday's Random. It is my baby. It would always be my whole baby. I've had a great experience with this, of being able to really just share my experience with the world. And this too would be something, Wednesday's Random would be something as well that I have that will surpass me along with the book. It's something that I will have that will live, beyond me or anyone, any of my generation. So How do I feel about putting out the book? it's been it's been a it's been a range of emotions. So because I wasn't able to really express um, the effects or the effect that the book was having on me in those last couple of weeks, um, or the fact that I reached out to my mother to let her know about the book and just kind of that feedback that I got and how that actually felt. I just kept it moving because that's what I'm used to, just keeping it moving. But because um, I've become aware of how I feel now and trying to acknowledge my feelings, then it really took a toll on me. It really took a toll on me, and I didn't have a break. Like I still had to continue working. I had to continue with the book because we were on deadlines. There were, oh my God, there were there were a lot of things that like was stopping the book from coming out. I was arguing and fussing with Amazon and the company that I got my ISBN from. Like just the publishing part of it was super draining because it was super specific and super things that you had to do that I did that these two parties weren't talking to each other. Um that I ignored or I neglected, people in my life, and um some of those people decided to walk away from me. You know what I mean? And even though I am a little saddened by that, because I know that I played a part in that, but then it is what it is at that same time too. Like it just is what it is. Because right now, I just know that I have to continue to focus on me. I have to continue like where I'm at right now, especially now that I've given myself a whole breather. I've actually given myself a breather to really just sit and think about what I've accomplished. And I'm ecstatic. I'm super happy. I'm super proud of myself. And then the number one thing, like if we go all the way back to the beginning of Wednesday's Random, or I've always discussed that I want freedom and being able to expose these secrets, expose this trauma, it's giving me freedom. Like it's giving me freedom. So all of the crying nights, all of the lonely nights, all of the struggles, all of the fights and the arguments and the pushback and the deadlines and the looking like it wasn't going to be this and looking like it was going to be that, the staying up oh my God, staying up all night to reformat and re-edit and re-edit and create trailers and and be, the disappointments of not seeing your vision come, and then you have to recreate. All of that is worth all of going through all of that is worth the freedom that I've received. I've received the freedom to continue to believe in myself. I received the freedom to tell my truth, right? So like, oh my God. So of course, I don't know why I don't know what I was thinking, right? I must have had ridiculous tunnel vision because I must have thought that only my friends were gonna read this. And no, I have gotten so many calls from my family and friends, but my family who are like, what? Like, so you just telling all the secrets, or you're this, or in some family members that kind of cause a little bit of drama. And in the beginning, it was very hard for me because, especially with my friends, like listening to my friends cry on the phone or reading messages of them their opinion on the book or stuff like that. That was hard. It was draining. That was hard because one, I felt like I was reliving the whole thing over and over again. Two, I feel like I was in the position of having to kind of not cater to their feelings, but kind of just put my feelings to the side to make sure that they're okay, because it's like they just seen somebody get hit by a car or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this is their first time hearing it, right? And so I felt a type of way like, y'all, this is hard. I don't know how many of these phone calls I'm going to be able to take. But just really going within myself and understanding the process. Like, first of all, you did live this. You know what I'm saying? And then I've had several years to, as I'm reformatting and go, I had years and days to just continue to go over what I wrote. You know what I mean? And these people are reading it for the very first time or seeing it for the very first time. So of course, they're going to be feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be having some type of reaction to it that is valid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole point. It's super valid. So, so now, so what now? So for me right now, I'm giving myself a break. I'm definitely giving myself a break from just thinking right now, like, you know what I'm saying? Thinking of my topics on Wednesdays, because they still have been draining. Like, on Wednesdays, I still need to take a nap after all of this, because still shedding myself and giving myself to this audience it is hard. It is actually hard. Even though I've come accustomed to it and I like it, but it's still hard. It's still very hard because it's still hard. It's my life. You know what I'm saying? It's just my life. I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm not taken aback by it. Like, it's my story, it's my truth, and I did it. Like, that's one thing I can say. Like, I have finally taken something from a planning stage to a full execution, and I get to say goodbye to it. You know what I'm saying? Or farewell or whatever, because I don't know what is in the cards of anything, right? And so that's why we still, have the tag, the Hurt to You podcast, because in some shape or fashion, God willing, or whatever his will is for me at this point, because this was like, he did take me here. So I'm definitely going to trust in whatever he has planned for me. But it's done. I did it. It's a wrap. So now it's time there are several other projects that I have came along during this process that I have put on hold. And I want to get to those things, but it is time to, again, plan and prepare and execute. And in order for me to do that, I need to take an actual mental break and align my life again and put some balance into it. So yeah, so that's what I'm on. So that's it, guys, for Wednesday's Random. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for continuously encouraging me. I have so many people who have encouraged me, who with doing Wednesday's Random that I have encouraged. I've seen so many of my friends and my fellow entrepreneurs really go after and launch their things after, we've done the interviews and the you know what I mean? And that's what I'm gonna miss too. Like, I'm definitely gonna miss, I might have to do something like that. I might have to come up with something to under the Hurt to You podcast, but not right now. To continue interviewing black entrepreneurs, black women entrepreneurs. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out that because that was fun. Like I super enjoyed that. Um, just cutting up and laughing and speaking about their journey, like that would be something that will always be a part of the Her To You brand. You know what I'm saying? Always uplifting black women in their journey. So I'll have to figure out. I have to pray. I'm gonna pray about it because God know I be coming up with all types of stuff, and He needs to sit me on down. But yeah, so I definitely need to work on. Again, I just said it again. I definitely need to pray and ask God what the next step is, like, especially because there's so many other things ahead of that. So, I will be though. I'll say this: I will be around in some type of podcast form because I am teaming up with another one of my friends, who I need to give that, give that some attention to, and focus to, so that I could be available for that, like available for that. And it's so funny because I tagged Wednesday's Random is back, and I didn't even think about it. Like, no, it's not back. It is back and gone. So that's funny. So for everybody that read that, I don't want you to be misled, but this is it for now. This is it for a while because we did it. And if you haven't gotten your book, Memoir of a Secret Kept, you can find it on Amazon. Right now, the paper book is available. The ebook won't be available until April 15th, but you can pre-order it. But if you have the Kindle, I think if you have the Kindle app, then it's free or whatever. But it won't be available till April 15th. So yeah, and then I have to do some promotion. Like I have to promote my book. Like I have to do promotion and marketing. And yeah, so I have to get into that. I mean, well, I have been doing that, but I just really need to focus on getting my book out there, into some hands. I need to pray and give God and manifest that out there, because it's here, so it ain't going nowhere. So it's time to really, really do it, because it has shaken some feathers. It has shaken feathers, but that's so funny, especially the people that feel a type of way about it, right? Because it's like, what that has taught me is that you should really watch how you treat people, because there isn't a time clock on get back. You know what I'm saying? There isn't a time clock on being exposed. There isn't a time clock on the truth coming out. Like, you may think that you've gotten away with something, or that something was pushed under the rug or something like that, but you never know. You absolutely never know. So I just suggest that you really just do people in your life right. So if they have anything to say, it's good things. It's good things. And if they have anything bad to say, shoot, understand that too. You know what I'm saying? Because people mess up, and we all make mistakes, and we all do things that we may not be proud of. But yeah, but it isn't the and then let me tell y'all, from the time I started, y'all should rewind. From the time I started to now, my hair has really grown. I'm so proud of it. The growth. I mean, the growth is just all the way around, right? But within growth, you have to know when to step away. That is one of my biggest problems. Like, I have been exhausted. Like, I was supposed to be launching my website April 1st, and I haven't been able to really give that time because of the book launch. Because I've been just sleeping. I'm talking about I have been knocked out, ignoring all type of phone calls, not calling people. Like when I say drained, I have been really drained. I have been really drained. The only thing that like, and that's crazy too, because the only thing that I have been really giving my time to is gonna go eat and have a cocktail. Like I find so much enjoyment in that because I don't have to think. I don't have to think about nothing. I can just enjoy the music. I can enjoy the crowd. I can enjoy the bartender. And I don't have to think about anything right now. And then I just go home. I just go home and relax. Um, and then oh yeah, then I might as well say this too. Her to him is gone. We're not doing no more her to him either. Oh my god, I think her to him messed up my potential love life. I do. I think her to him. Oh my god. I had good intentions. Word to him. I was trying to talk to my future husband and I oh god. I think that messed things up. So I'm scratching it off the board. So hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. Oh yeah. Hopefully one day. Uh you know what? Hopefully one day I'll find someone for me, but I ain't even really been looking. I ain't even gonna front with y'all. I ain't even been looking. Um, I believe that things would just happen. And I'm waiting for those things to just happen. So in the meantime, in the green time, I've lost a little bit of myself from not balancing my life and kind of just not giving a fuck, really. I ain't been giving a damn about nothing. And so, with that being said, a lot of things have just slipped through the cracks and whatever. I haven't showed any interest in a lot of things, but getting my book together, right? So that was my total focus. And after it was here, there's just been a couple of things that was very hard for me to kind of deal with or whatever. So I had to go through that. I had to go through the emotions of that. Um, and so that was draining and that was hard on me. And I just took hits, you know what I mean? And I'm used to that, right? I'm used to that, but then at the same time, because of what I know, you know what I'm saying? If you know better, you do better, and the part of healing and part of growing is to um, make different plans for these things, right? So when certain things happen, you got to have a different strategy. It can't be the same strategy because then you're going to find yourself in the same situation that you were in. So my strategy is to take a break. My strategy is to bow out and to refocus, replan, and to get back to doing um, to get back to making things fun again. You know what I mean? Because it became draining. With this, I could say this right now, like, especially if, there's nothing that I need to really talk about, like, in regards to, this journey. Like, right now, there's nothing that's really pressing me other than the fact that I'm tired. So I couldn't even give you guys what it needs to really give because I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. So I am going to take a break to rest up. I'm gonna rest up. So that's it, guys, for real this time. So again, I just want to say farewell to Wednesday's Random. You know what? I won't say. You're not supposed to say never. So I won't say that Wednesday Random won't be somewhere for the Her to You podcast. But as of right now, the Wednesday's random segment is going to take a break. It's gonna take a little break. And yeah, stay tuned. If you don't already, you can follow me on Instagram, and that is at her to you, literally HER, the number 2, the letter U. Yeah, follow me there because that's where I post the actual most. You can follow me on Facebook as well, and I'm under Shanice Irving. But you can also find my Facebook page for the business page for her to you. But yeah, but stay tuned. I'm not gonna let go of my YouTube page, so the Her to You podcast will probably be revamping or doing something under that. But as of right now, no, we strayed. Yeah. So yeah. So what is it? The next thing. The only other thing not the only other thing, but what I do have coming up is the release, the book release party. So that is a little celebration that is being planned under the event Her. That's the event planning of Her to You. So that's fine. That's gonna be fun. And that's a private event though. Invites only. I think we're going to open it up, possibly, depending on this guest list. We're gonna open it up. That's in June. We're gonna open it up to the public. So yeah. So again, thank you. So I can't just thank you guys enough. I think it's hard for me to get off because I feel like I have so much to just say in gratitude, to say that how much I appreciate everyone following me and being part of this journey and understanding like what this meant to me, and just being there to be supportive and being a supportive ear. I just want to say to the people that I've lost on this journey, like, it's not lost on me, the part that you played in my life at that moment. And I just want to say thank you. I do. I want to say thank you. I don't know if our paths will ever cross again, but if not, I wish you all the best. And yeah, and that's it. So again, you guys, thank you so much. Like, subscribe for future. But yeah, stay with me and see what's up. And then go on to the Instagram page. I'm definitely going to still be active there. So, because I do have to continue to still promote and everything for my book and get all that good jazz and stuff together. And then also I will be also in another podcast form with my homegirl Jasmine. And so we'll still be doing some type of either live forum on IG, Facebook, or recorded situation. So yeah, so stay tuned to that as well. I'll still be up doing that. So peace, guys. Have a good night. Or a good day, actually, because this week falls in the afternoon. All right, guys. Peace.